let's get started. We really do have a program of incredible people from around the world. I'm going to start by bringing in some people to talk about what's going on and what they're getting up to, I guess, for World Diabetes Day at the moment. And I'm thrilled that my first speaker is going to be Tadej Battelino, who many from the dedoc Voices program know because he is, of course, one of the chairs of ATTD, and he's a very big supporter of our program. So I'm hoping that he is going to join our, there he is. Hello, good morning to you, Tadej. How are you?
Hi, Arinsa. Perfect. I have to tell you, happy World Diabetes Day to all dedoc people online and those that perhaps couldn't make it yet. And to every individual with diabetes, it's a very important day. So I'm fine. I started as you did, just your day is considerably longer, with a morning appearance on the national TV, a very nice chat with people there. And I hope a lot of positive vibrations are actually going out of this day, which I think is the most important part.
I'm so glad when I hear that people are getting an opportunity to do that, to be on, on TV programs, to talk diabetes, to talk it up, to talk about why it's so important. How was the reception afterwards? Have you got any idea what people thought about it?
Yeah, the replies are really vibrant. So our youngest was 3 years old, and our oldest was actually 87, wow. of those individuals with diabetes. So I think it was quite extraordinary, and one voice that we need to put more attention to diabetes. Yeah. And for this, let me first congratulate our 73 diabetes associations in our IDF Europe network here. And there are many more around the world in your region, in Asia, Far East, and all other places. Yeah. They do such an amazing job, such a thriving community that help us with organizing events, media, outreach, measuring glucose. It happened in the European Parliament. It happened in almost every important political institution inside our region. Thanks, dedoc. It's a very important partner for IDF Europe, third year of collaboration. Of course, we collaborate much longer through ATTD. And I really believe your work, your participation, your presence is crucial. Yeah. The chair-elect, I'm excited to basically invite you all to help us. We want to put more focus on diabetes, also on pre-diabetes, on screening, both in type 1 population, where we now, with possibilities perhaps of prolonging or postponing the disease, we need a population type of screening for type 1 diabetes and perhaps change the course of this disease after so many decades. And for type 2 diabetes, where many, perhaps even a half, are not discovered until they have complications. And this, even in Europe, where European Union, where it should be better, still isn't. So please help us, join us in this important fight. We have now 1 year after the resolution of the European Parliament, and November 28, 29, we have a high-level technical summit together with the WHO Europe in Belgrade, where all the ministries for health of our region will join and sign a document. Hopefully not just another piece of paper again, but a document with consequences that you all our diabetes associations or our dedoc members, all the online community will help spreading and making sure it really works live in practice.
Yeah, and I think today is such a great day to put out these calls, to be saying this is where we need to come together. We're really making a commitment, but it's not just for one day, is it? It's got to be something that's sustained and that we, that we keep working towards this. And I guess as, chair-elect of IDF Europe, you're thinking about this today very firmly, but you're thinking about this, for the other days of the year and how we can keep that momentum going. What's your advice to us around that?
Well, people that know me know that, a simple reply that denies what I believe is important for people with diabetes doesn't work with me. So these politicians see me until they get sick of me. And then they say, well, whatever you say, right? It's one way. But then the other way is that we really make understand people. that they come to us, perhaps they are obese, perhaps they're close, or perhaps they even believe they have type 2 diabetes. Please come in. Don't be afraid. The sooner we start, the process, the better. And now, after decades, there are medications that help reducing weight, that help putting sugar within limits at the same time. And then perhaps, with this big changes in weight and, glucose, also behavioral changes become more possible or more likely. People can engage more easily. So all this we need to bring to each and every individual, completely eliminate disparities that are huge, which should not be the case. So no fear, come to us. You think you have glucose? Glucose is dangerous. Come to us and we'll try to help you. And as said, for type 1 community, please help us put screening through. We will try to get everybody early in stage 2 of type 1 diabetes with antibodies, then monitor, then prevent DKA that we know may be detrimental, and hopefully postpone the disease at this stage.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do think that, these are conversations that we're having today, but we keep having them talking about screening in type 1 diabetes, where we're talking of screening for diabetes, not screening of complications. That's a whole conversation that we need to be having to get people really enthused and interested and talking in their communities about it, lobbying their local MPs and parliamentarians about it. The community plays such a critical role in advancing diabetes, the way that we think and talk about diabetes beyond our own community. So today's great, but got to keep doing it tomorrow.
Yeah. No, you're so right. I mean, not only, we have to persuade politicians to get funding and put it into, daily routine, but we need people to accept it. And this is where perhaps the role of the dedoc community and online community is most important, so that people say, yeah, we want it. This is what we want. We want to screen our children. We want to screen our parents. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that is regarded as positive, as an advancement in our entire society. And this is where dedoc is a very crucial partner, actually the most important partner.
We're so grateful for your support. We really are. We're grateful to hear you saying that you're shown up here today. Thank you, and your support while we're running amok at ATTD and sitting in sessions and asking lots of questions. This partnership is very, very strong. We are so, so grateful. Thank you, Tadej.